Philippines, the pearl of the Orient Seas, home to 7,107 islands, each containing a wide array of beautiful tourist spots with a remarkable past, the melting pot of varying practices and trades from different cultures of the Chinese, Malays, Spanish, American, and Japanese. All of these makes an adventure in the Philippines take you to paradise, though as if you are in heaven.
The Philippines is known globally because of its pristine beaches. Tourists all over the world dreams to step on the seashores of the Philippine island, offering fresh air, calming waves and cerulean waters.
The Philippines is mysterious, grand, and inviting all at once. Through the eyes of a traveler, the country is beyond belief. The vast greenery hills, stunning views, and the sound of the crashing waves is surely breathtaking. And in a snap, you'll be on cloud nine.
The Philippines has much to offer, aside from city lights and island life. When it comes to parties and festivities, the Philippines is to die for. Each province in the country has its own festival, so vibrant, colorful, lively, and grand. With this festival being celebrated, there's no doubt that it is definitely more fun in the Philippines.
However, it is not all rainbows and butterflies.
Naman ang pagbaha sa pagkakaingin sa kabundukan, kaya hindi na nito napigil.
This is the last remaining watershed in north-central Mindanao. It's supposed to be protected land, but there's less than 10% of the forests left.
Natiling malaking problema sa Metro Manila ang mga basura sa mga sapa, ilog, pati na sa Manila.
Sa aming paglalayag papunta sa Isla Pulo sa Nabotas, ito ang tumambad sa amin. Mga inanod na basura mula sa iba't ibang kalapit. Ayon sa pag-aaral ng Greenpeace, pinakamalaking pinagmumula ng polusyon sa mga ilog ang mga duming nanggagaling sa mga bahay.
Metro Manila counts almost 8 million vehicles and growing, contributing to a staggering 80% of the total cause of air pollution.
Ang Benham Rise ay nasa dagat Pasipiko na may mahigit 200 kilometro ang layo mula sa Aurora Province. Talampas o tabletop mountain ito na nasa ilalim ng karagatan at mayaman sa mga bahura.
Oil exploration between the Philippines and China in the West Philippine Sea. Nevertheless, Malacanang maintains to uphold the arbitral.
Revealed that China had sent a ship.
The Philippines face various day-to-day issues that impact on the population's well-being. The Philippines does not only suffer from natural disasters, but also when it comes to major human-caused environmental degradation brought about by a high, ever-increasing annual population growth rate.
This includes loss of agricultural lands, deforestation, soil erosion, both air and water pollution, mismanagement and abuse of coastal resources, and a lot more. In fact, recent scientific studies, human activities contributed significantly to the increase of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, causing climate change.
Scientists warn that the Philippines could possibly experience famine as an adverse effect of global warming takes its toll on natural resources. These issues, if not solved and given effort, may cause detrimental effects to us Filipinos.
How do we create our future? in which both people and nature can thrive. This is the biggest question of our times. Achieve a sustainable existence on Earth. But how do we do it? Nature determined our survival. We use our unique minds to challenge that reality. We learned how to tame the wild, get more from the environment, how population boomed, as did our demands. Every time a new problem arose, we solved it. And now we have changed the world. The tables have turned. We now determine nature's survival. The planet is ours. There's just one problem. How do we save the environment?
The Philippines will not survive on its own. We call for help to all of you to exert minimum effort to help save our home, the Philippines.
Recognizing the importance of environment's immediate recovery is one, but there's a need for understanding and reformation of attitudes and concern towards the protection of our environment. Let us initiate to practice proper waste segregation, join programs that will help in the betterment of our environment, advocate for proper environmental management, develop creative and environmental ways to educate others.
Let us go sustainable and support local products that support our environment. Let us maintain communication with one another for the development of our country's environment. After all,
As
Filipino citizens,
it is our collective and individual responsibility
to preserve and save our country,
Our home, the Philippines.
our home, the Philippines.
our home, the Philippines.
our home, the Philippines.